What's up, everyone? It's 8:30 on a beautiful Monday night, and we're back with My Turn, My Truth, where it's when it's your turn, you do what?
Tell your truth.
Right now, you're looking at the Rice Man, who we have tonight.
It's your girl, Kim. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at m.kennedi. Y'all know.
Hey, you got Marielle.
Okay.
Mackenzie.
Y'all are lame.
And I know there's one glaring absence tonight. My beautiful wife, Mata, is stuck at work tonight, so
She on the clock.
she will not be. She handling business. She handling
she
business.
done
Get that
with.
money, man.
She's here in spirit with me. If I'm here, she's here. How about that?
Amen.
All right. So we're gonna miss baby tonight because
She's not my baby.
we're gonna miss
my
her,
mom.
her wit and her invaluable input. How about that right there? So we got some topics tonight. We are happy to be back with you. For all those that's tuning in, we have a banner rolling at the bottom of the screen of all the places that you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and so on
all
and so
streaming
forth.
platforms.
That's right. Just basically all the streaming platforms. And so we're going to, let me see if I can get some captions going, QR codes. That's right. I'm doing this on the fly. Well, matter of fact, we'll just leave it like it is. How about that, Morgan? We good on that?
Yeah.
All right. So, Mackenzie, you had a topic that you want to talk about first. So let's just go ahead and dive right into it. What you want to talk about, son?
So, before I share this topic, I want to let everybody know that this is just a personal opinion. I don't knock anybody for doing this, but I'm still going to say what I say.
Say it.
In my opinion, I think that women
Dun, dun, dun.
should not be on the front line in the military. I'm not saying women cannot be in the military.
In combat.
I'm saying women should not be in any type of war situation. That's how I feel. I feel like the man should handle that part.
Okay.
So,
Okay, and why do you feel like that?
Sometimes not sometimes. Let me stop being nice. I just think it's a disadvantage. I think it's a disadvantage to us if we go over to a different country or foreign land and somebody comes over here and a situation occurs where you're going to have to use your mortal combat or just your wits. And 9.5 times out of 10, the man in those type of, situations, those type of, they beat people up. They have that mindset already planted in them. It wasn't given to them. Like they had it already. It wasn't made in them. Nobody had to teach them how to be that. They're just dogs. And I know.
Yeah, you're gonna come up under some fire for this.
Yeah,
I already kind of know.
And I apologize.
So
you're saying that men are physically stronger than women.
Men are built for those type of situations.
Yeah.
We're built for those type of situations.
Now,
I can agree that y'all are built for that, but I don't know. I feel like if that girl want to get out there on the front lines and serve for her country and she passed basics just like the boys did, push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, everything that the boys had to do, shooting, all that stuff, and she passed it, then hey, I said let her get out there.
All right, so I'm already looking at it like you're coming at it from an equality standpoint. From the woman's perspective, if she can do it, she should do it. And you're looking at it from it may make our military weaker if they're fighting men.
I mean, I understand.
Is that what is
the way I'm saying it is kind of like that. It's women can do anything they want to do. If they make it, they pass the qualifications that a man has, they should be able to do what a man does.
But he said that it had to be at a man's.
It has to be, and I also said that it has to be.
It should be the same qualifications.
It can't
Absolutely.
be a different qualification
I'm with
for
that.
a woman,
right?
I'm with that. Different qualification for a man to do the same job because that's going to be
right.
I'm definitely with that. If the women can pass the men's test, then I think they should be able to do it if they want to.
Right, because I've heard before that there are different qualifications for running the mile or the 2 mile time and the push-ups and everything like that. It should not be a double standard.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
This because, say for instance, if the woman had to do 50 push-ups in this time frame and the man had to do 75, then why? Why
Right, we fighting the same battle.
But if it's all things the same, they both meet the same cut, then they, in my opinion, they should be able to do whatever the man's supposed to do. But I know, looking at it from the gentleman standpoint, from my mom, looking at my sister, my wife, I definitely would not want my wife to be on the front line. I wouldn't want my daughter to be on the front line. I would not want my sister or my mom to be on the front line. That's the ultimate protective side of me. I would not want that. I'd rather that be me than her, because I'm built that way. I would rather me take on that responsibility. Yeah. But if they can handle the job, looking at it from that perspective, then yeah.
Okay, and I have a question to this. So, would y'all bring back the draft? Then if they took women if they took women out of the military, out of the combat, correct, we would need more men. Yes. And if more men aren't going, then what will we do about that?
Again, I didn't say anything about the military.
I'm talking about combat.
Combat is
if we're taking the women out of combat, and the men, the same people that don't want to do combat, men and all them that are not doing combat aren't doing it, then where are we going to get the extra men from?
I just feel like
to replace the women,
the percentage of women in combat and men in combat is there's a big significance.
Absolutely, I'm not saying that
it's disproportionate in that type of combat job.
And I'm talking about you get on a plane. I'm not talking about being a medic or you get on a plane. You go to a different country and you fight.
Yes, I understand. A lot of women do not do that. And
there
for
the women that do that.
I'm not saying there's not a lot. I'm saying when we take those women, just the women who do that out, where are we going to get the men from?
The numbers, I feel like they really wouldn't rattle.
I feel like they need to be replaced. I really do.
It wouldn't make that much of a difference.
I feel like they do. I feel like they do make a difference, because if they didn't really make a difference, then they wouldn't be out there.
Right. I have a comment, and I do feel the same way. Camille Pasley. What's up, Camille? Old co-worker of mine. She said she disagreed. She said it's not a fist fight. It's a gunfight, which I do agree. Mm-hmm. And once the woman qualify and do their job, I think they should be there, because, we're not sending women over to fist fight men. They have a gun that makes kind of an equalizer in that scenario. So I do, Camille, great point. I do agree with that too.
I agree with that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of women, I just got back from a law enforcement academy, and a lot of women shot better than the men. Honestly, a lot of women did a really good job. Right. When it came to, you ain't got time to use a gun.
I mean, that's definitely understandable, because that's
which happens.
That's gonna happen.
You're gonna have to use your knife or your hands or your strength. Mm. That, I feel like that's a big disadvantage. 100%. A really big one. And I just don't want to put. I mean, if they want to do it, that's fine. Again, I'm not putting on nobody, no woman, because I mean, I'm pretty sure there's women out there that can take a man. But I just don't like those odds. I don't like the odds of women getting hurt.
I mean, we have
you again. I think you're looking at it from women get hurt, and that's your manly protective instinct to protect the woman is shining through right now. Mm-hmm. But agreed that if they have a gun,
shoot,
and they can shoot, then they should.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely get your point though, Mackenzie, because at some point, if you're in a fight and you run out of bullets or something, and you right there with somebody, you're gonna have to duke it out. Because women are not physically stronger than men. I mean, there's probably some men that can get.
I'm thinking of Navy SEALs, Green Berets, the Marine Corps. I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about you were in the Army and you have to go pick somebody up because they got hurt.
We know what you're talking about.
You were spending the night there. There's not a lot of women that do that. None. You can't name none. You ain't seen under no movie. You can't name none.
Of
you
what?
Have not don't talk about them.
You talking about movies like G.I. Jane and stuff like that?
I'm talking about in all the military movies you've seen, all these battle movies.
That's what we talk about. Movies. Lioness.
One.
I'm just saying that there's more.
In all these battle movies.
I just watched the last episode of Lioness, which I just watched, which the main character, Zeldana, punched one of the guys in the face. She snuck him and gave him one. And then he said, I gave you one. And she started to show she a real badass, you know what I'm saying? And he said, I gave you that one. But when she tried to come back again and try to fight him again, he gave her one punch to the stomach and she was down. That was just the end of the fight.
Well,
because they make a lot of fights like Black Widow beating up the guys,
and that's what I was saying.
And a lot of this stuff,
like,
which is
it looks good on camera.
And there are some
TV.
women that have whooped some guys behind. You know what I'm saying? But that's just not that common.
Mike Brown said, "Wasn't it Team 9 that had 4 women who rescued the men? Do y'all research?"
I mean, do y'all research?
And I will.
What research? Who is y'all you talking about, Mike?
I absolutely will.
That's the question.
I'm just saying, but that's
be specific, Mike Brown.
That's nowhere near the amount of men who we can do all the women research we want, but I feel like that's not going to be nowhere near
when
the
you're
amount
looking,
of men.
I mean, I could definitely see where Mackenzie's coming from. It just. I could see it. I really could. They got them heavy backpacks on, running through the wilderness, got to sleep out there, got to fight men when you don't have no bullets.
I mean, I know I couldn't do it.
If you're going somewhere like Iraq and you get caught up in these places that got women, chained up, locked up somewhere, I can understand what he's saying, because I wouldn't want to be in no fist fight.
And again, but I didn't say that women could not.
Absolutely.
I feel like women should not.
Okay,
that's
be able to do that.
We said that was
they should not.
My official thing is, in this era of equality where women want to be the women's lib movement and everybody wants to be on the even playing field, if you qualify, get out there and get to it.
Get busy.
You know what I'm saying? If you qualify like I qualified, and you at my 6, I expect you to take care of me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fine with that.
Absolutely.
I'm fine with a woman being in the foxhole or being beside me in the shootout. If she qualifies for the gun, I'm down with her. I don't care. I'm not. I just wouldn't want it to be my wife or my daughter.
Let me tell you something. I ain't going. That's just that.
I'm not going.
I just feel like
I'm not going.
My dad was there.
Shout out
I feel
to
like
y'all.
Women are more valuable in that sense of in protection than men.
Well, I have a question for Camille and Mike and whoever's listening and you guys. If they went back with the draft, seeing that all things are equal, should women be drafted like the men?
Yeah.
And I know if you couldn't be the youngest son at the time or the only son, but would that be the same for females? If all things are equal and the draft came back, seeing as we having these comments, which I do agree, do you think women should be part of the draft?
Absolutely. Any able-bodied human, any American.
Now, Camille says. Now, don't get me wrong. I do agree with him to an extent, because the women will have a disadvantage because every month she will have to have a drawback. And then Jimmy Robinson, to your question, Dad, says no. Jimmy Robinson is
not part of the draft.
Okay.
See,
I think so. I think with everything and everyone wanting to be equal, then when it really matters.
Yeah, it's easy to talk about equality when we can do the same thing until it's time to do it.
When it really matters, I think, because I think now that men aren't the only people in the military, because I know when the draft was happening, I think it was like mainly men in the military or only men in the military.
Well, in those types of frontline, full combat infantry jobs.
With women now who want to do it, I feel like everybody should be placed in the draft. So Jimmy, not everybody, but everybody who qualifies.
What's up, Jimmy? It makes a good point. For the sake of the human race, we would rather have the nurturers nurturing.
Absolutely.
And the men who were typically the protectors, the hunters, the fighters.
Legit carry life.
But now we're trying to recategorize things to back the way they used to be, which we've strayed from that. And Camille, my question for you is, women will have that same drawback now on the front line once a month.
And you might have it on the wrong day at the wrong time. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, she's talking about now.
Nothing.
She's talking about now. She was talking about how she agrees with Mackenzie because women will have a disadvantage because of the drawback that they have every month.
But the drawback doesn't have to prevent you from moving forward.
Absolutely.
I mean, you'd have to, change dressings or, things like that. But I mean, if you can deal with the cramps and move forward.
I was about to say, I think for different people, it does take a different toll, and aggravated.
So if y'all were to
add that into being at war, I think it would be kind of a disadvantage.
To the two women on the show, if y'all was to get drafted right now, what would happen?
Honestly, I'd probably cry.
I can't get drafted.
I don't want to go.
And that's what I'm talking about. If I got drafted right now, I'm just going. Damn. I'm just going.
I didn't say that.
No, come on. I'm not gonna cry.
I didn't say we should bring the draft back. I don't think we should. But
I was just asking. That's a valid question. With 100%. Everybody wanting to be equal,
yeah.
I just feel like women and men are not equal. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to get pick me vibes and everybody say I'm going to pick me.
Different things.
But I'm just going to tell you right now, we ain't equal. They do different things than women do. Women do things that men can't do. Men do things that women can't do. And that's just real. And
we both play equal parts.
I think that women and men are equal. We're just not the same.
That's what I mean.
I feel like
we have different roles.
2 plus 2 equals 4, and 1 plus 3 equals 4. They're not the same, but they're equal.
We definitely have different roles. The men protect and provide, and the women nurture and take care of the home and everything else. So I think now that y'all want to be equal with everything, when it's time to be equal, when that draft comes.
Now you said something very important. You said now that y'all want to be equal in everything. What do you feel? Do you feel like you should be equal in everything?
Because y'all was the first one to jump on them. If they can do it, they can do it.
I'm just saying if they qualify. I'm not saying if they're equal. I'm just because me as a person, as a woman, I didn't want to go to PE, and I definitely don't want to go be in no military.
I was gonna say I know I won't qualify, so I'm just not gonna be there. I
don't even want to go outside half the time because of the bugs. I'm not going to no basic training to be in no military.
No,
well, we sparked some great debate on that. I think we might have to have a follow up on that. I'm anxious to see what my wife would say about that. Interesting.
And again, no knock on no woman in the military.
Nah, we believe y'all can do that.
In the military, my own family, and I love y'all and I praise y'all for that because I don't do that. Y'all doing something I'm not doing. We have to have some. I mean, I don't know.
I'm trying to
but son, you are in law enforcement. You just basically in military for the homeland.
So you can see it.
Well, it's danger. I mean, the danger that comes with that type of job is death. Absolutely. And no woman is gonna lay down their life faster if it ain't about their children. They're not gonna lay down their life faster than a man in no aspect. I don't think.
That sparks a whole other.
They're not.
No, I think some of them will.
No,
I think some of them will.
Yeah,
I'm willing to die right now.
I think some women are.
But not us.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm gonna say majority of the women aren't willing to risk their life. But they got to do with their family, their kids.
I think the women that are on the front lines right now, those women are
they know
willing to risk their life.
They're there. That's why. I mean, I'm not talking about them. I'm saying majority. That's not majority.
Oh, absolutely not majority. I think because I don't know what I think. I think if they can get out there, they should. But I also think that they do have disadvantages that men don't have. Just as far as strength and everything goes, that's just a fact. Men are stronger than women. Like their build up, it's just the
in our mind.
You don't have to be very strong to pull the trigger.
No, I'm just saying when it comes to
carrying a heavy gun for a long period of time with a rucksack on, and that could become cumbersome to a lot of men that are weaker.
A lot of men. Yes, and I know that. I know that Mackenzie was more so talking about when it's time for stuff when you don't have a gun and stuff like that.
Saying, my whole point was that y'all are just more valuable. Y'all carry life. Y'all should be able to do that.
Big point.
Do that. Like, why are you trying to do something that we were bred to do?
I agree that we're more valuable.
We were bred to do that.
We just went to another point. For all the women that were watching that were trying to shoot arrows at him, now he's going back and saying he feels like just the women are too valuable to put in that position.
Right. I mean, if you want to do that, if you want to do that, that's fine.
Right. I agree with him because then women are carrying more men for the military.
Yes, y'all carry men and women.
And if all the women are gone, then
and if more women are dying.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that's less life being made. So
So I'm saying y'all don't even. We get the food. We do all the work around the house,
and that's
we even get the food. We go to the drive-thru and get it for y'all.
And that's why Jimmy Robinson III said no for the sake of humanity.
Yeah,
right.
As far as the draft,
because we already got. I mean,
but Jimmy, we are moving. We are moving into a place of all things equal.
And that's going to be the
period.
That's going to hurt us, man.
And we know that our way of thinking is probably we're gonna. The older we get, the more cavemen we become, and because we remember what used to be, and what is now is
flawed. Because even though we say that, the few of us that think like that, it's going to be some people and some women. They be like, "But we're still equal. We can still do it. It's not about what you can do. I can raise a child by myself."
Yeah, I can
have a daughter right now, and she could be the best daughter ever with no mother. She can do it too, but she can do it probably just a little bit better because she has that nourishing factor built in a little bit better than mine.
Agreed. Because
I can still do it. I'm not complaining that I can't do it. I just know she can do it better.
Absolutely.
You give me a baby, I got to go to the store and buy formula and milk.
You have milk in you.
She's built for it. She has mammary glands and breasts. She can feed and she can do some things just differently because she's built to do certain things that I'm not.
And again,
but doesn't mean I can't. It just means that
I'm gonna have to go another route.
Men are built to be protectors and providers. I mean,
even though one man can be, shout out to all the single moms
that are protectors.
They can be that.
I'm not saying that y'all can't do it. Obviously,
I know.
But again, like my dad said, if we go back to our Neanderthal ways or caveman ways, that's our default setting. If you take all of the knowledge that we learned right now, everything we've learned since we've been alive, and threw it out the window, y'all not fighting.
Hey guys,
y'all not making fires. Y'all not building houses. Y'all not hunting. Y'all not doing that.
Right. He just went to another point we're not going to talk about tonight because we got other topics. But he said that we would default back to our Neanderthal ways.
We'll go back to
which
cavemen.
Means our actual essence of how we're built.
I will.
The things that we do innately,
absolutely,
without thinking or anything like that, without the propaganda and anything else, just the innate things that we do between the differences between men and women. That's something to be said about that. All right, next topic. Now we want to talk about a little bit about. Oh, y'all saw the fight. Y'all saw Mike and Jake Paul fight.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know: do y'all think it was rigged, or do you think it was he
just lost?
Mike looking old, his age, and Jake Paul outclassing him, being a younger guy at this pay. Was it rigged or was it not?
I feel like it was rigged. I feel like both of them could have fought a lot harder than they did. Now, why they both toned it down, I don't really know why, but that's why I feel like it's rigged. Because I feel like they both could have knocked each other out.
I have two perspectives. I think it might have been rigged. I already told myself, if this fight goes 8 rounds, Mike Tyson gonna lose because he's old. He's 60. He damn near 60 years old. He gonna lose. He doing this for the money. Woo. Everybody think football rigged, boxing rigged, basketball rigged. But at the same time, in my defense, if I'm younger by 40 years.
It wasn't 40 though.
30, yeah. It was a couple years. He's younger. If I'm significantly younger than a fighter,
about 30 years though.
30 years, I'm gonna stick and move.
31 years different. If
I know Mike Tyson is a slugger, I'm not finna go in there and slug with him. If I know he gonna power punch, I'm not gonna rush up on him because he's gonna knock me out. I'm gonna tear him apart and just stick and move.
Yeah,
stick and move the whole fight.
Now, I do agree with Jimmy said. Jim Robinson III said it's definitely rigged. I feel like this. If Jake Paul comes to me, I'm old, retired, I got kids, I'm trying to do Vegas to make money, I can't really fight anymore like I used to, and says, hey man, I got a proposition for you. Let's fight. But I gotta win.
Deal.
For $20 million.
I will probably get about 40 million. You probably get about 20 million. Let's fight, but I gotta win. And you gotta lose.
Deal.
What you doing, people?
Turn down that $20 million.
I would definitely do
Deal.
it. Yeah.
Because he gonna win anyway, so I don't really you're letting him win, so I don't really think that he's gonna go as hard as he can go because he gonna win regardless. Yeah. You just made I'm not gonna say it was free because you still had to get in the ring, but you just made $20 million. I mean, he like you said earlier,
you can knock me out.
He got kids and everything.
Give me your best shot, Jake. You can knock me out for $20 million. Do it.
Everybody don't talk. Mike Brown says, everybody don't talk about Tyson. Wish y'all would fight him. Jake Paul showed class and didn't want to embarrass Tyson.
And I agree as well.
Mike Brown, my brother, I agree with you on this one. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't rigged, Mike, I told everybody before the fight, if Mike doesn't win in the very first round, he is going to lose. Mm-hmm. He's 58. Now, Mike is not a normal 58, and I mean it in the opposite way. Most people say, oh, yeah, he's better than the normal. He's in more shape than a regular 58. I'm saying no. Mike lived a drug-filled, long, hard life.
Arthritis life.
And because of what his body went through early in his life, he's worse off than a lot of 58 years old. Yeah. Even though he still kind of cut whatever look a little bit, he's worse off. He did not take care of himself after his fighting career. You got a lot of money, you can do drugs and women and whatever you want to do, you do it. Mike was not. Yeah, and I said to myself, Mike is just gonna be tired. He's not gonna be able to really. When you're tired, you can't let your hands go. Mm-hmm. When you're barely trying to just make it from round and round, you can't punch. Yeah. Right. You physically are unable to. You just trying to stay alive. Right. Mm-hmm. And I think to Mike Brown's point, Jake Paul showed class. Yeah. In not trying to knock Mike out. Yep. Because obviously, looking at how it was going, he could have knocked Mike out. Yeah. Yeah. Jake Paul knew he's already kind of a villain to most people. He's already trolling people and everything. He would have been public enemy number one. Right. Yeah, absolutely. Had he knocked a global icon out. Absolutely. And we remember Mike laying out again. We don't want to remember Mike like that again. So I think Jake did show a bit of class. We want to down Jake, but he just gave one of our icons $20 million.
Right. Mike Brown also said Jake could have destroyed him, but y'all know it was all about the money. It's all good. Jimmy Robinson also said definitely.
Yeah, it could have been bad. Jake, no pun intended. He's in his prime. I know he got a drink called Prime and Logan Paul and all that, but he's 27 years old.
Yeah, that's the most respect I've seen him show.
He's not a little boy. That's a big
Jake
man.
Paul can fight. Period. Yeah. Everybody trolling him. He's just a YouTuber. He's doing it for the money.
Well, Jake Paul will knock out a lot of the people you put up against him. He'll knock him out.
But it is about time now that Jake. I know he fought Tyson Fury, brother, which was.
That was a little bit better.
The best. He lost that fight.
Yeah, that's his only loss.
And that was close. I kind of thought Jake pulled it out, honestly. But that was a good fight. Now it's time. Because people are going to continue to pay to watch Jake fight because they want to see Jake get knocked out. Yeah. The same reason why everybody watched Floyd Mayweather. When he went from Pretty Boy to Money Mayweather, people watch fight hoping because of his mouth and his braggadocious ways, hope he gets knocked out.
Tom Brady.
He's a great marketing genius. I like Jake Paul and Logan Paul. They're doing something, but we know that when they fight, it's going to be more of a show than it is going to be, real fight.
And back to your point of Mike Tyson, just not being in very good shape. Even if he didn't do drugs and stuff, that man went through so many fights. His body just took a toll. Like even if you winning, you're still getting hit.
Listen, his mental too. Once you get hit so many times in the head,
right? I'm telling you, Mike said he definitely want to fight his old strong ass. I'm telling you, if I see Mike in the street,
I'm running.
I'm pulling my pistol on Mike if you want to fight. I'm pulling my pistol, and we're going to have to handle it that way because I'm not fighting Mike. I'm in my 50s, and I ain't fighting Mike because Mike can fight for real then because he know
his life or death.
There's no referee.
Ain't no contract.
There's nothing.
Ain't none of that.
He going to fight real fast and hard and hopefully he going ahead and get you out. He wouldn't be trying to pace himself for 8 to 10 rounds.
Absolutely.
I ain't trying to do that.
Nah.
All right, so we are for that.
And I do have one more thing though. As a new age person, it was just an honor seeing Mike in the ring in the first place.
Yes,
and that's why I really respect Jake Paul and this little marketing campaign thing because I never really seen him in the ring. I seen all the highlights, all the fights on YouTube, but to see him put gloves on and the little peekaboo thing, it was just amazing. It was amazing. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I'll watch it again.
Right. I only wish you guys could have seen Mike in his prime. I only wish you could have. It was a spectacle. It was something to behold. I really do. I mean, I'm happy Mike can at his last swan song can go out with 20 million. Good luck to you, Mike. Thanks for all the thrills and chills you've given us over the years. I appreciate it. Off. So. All right, we got another segment we want to go into. We're going to go into some would you rather's. We got a little time left, and we want to kind of talk about some things. Y'all, I know y'all have seen this on the internet. I'm surprised that my family here had not seen this question. They asked a bunch of women, would you want to be lost in the forest or in the woods or the forest with a bear or a man? Like, if you're lost in the woods, and would you rather have a bear come in contact with a bear or a man? And let's see what our panel says now. Our panel of women. What do you say?
A man.
Talk. Well, like
you want me? I want to hear hers. Then we can explain. Go ahead.
Because it's a lot of women that didn't say that. So you saying a man? Why? But why a man?
Because we never specified what type of bear, and
so it's the type of bear. So it's the difference between a black bear and a brown. Because they say black fight back, brown lay down. So
exactly. If I approached a brown bear, then maybe I think I could live with the bear. But like the white, a black bear, or a brown bear or a polar bear, I don't think I would want to come in contact with them two bears. I just really don't. I think I have better luck with a man because I don't know if my little pistol that I got would kill that big old bear.
So you're assuming you got a pistol in it? We didn't. That was not part of the giving. I'm just saying
I got one. Me personally, okay. Right, so I have one.
Yeah, because my daughter do tote.
I have one. I think I could shoot a man.
I guess if there were weapons involved, then yes.
I know weapons. Let's check weapons out.
Okay.
Go back to what you were saying earlier. I want to hear this.
Still figure man.
Okay, honest to God, I'd probably want to be seeing a bear. I don't know. I don't know if this man is like way bigger than me. I don't know if he's a psychopath. I don't know if
definitely
gonna be bigger than you. Do you know a bear is way bigger than you?
Yeah, but I don't think I would want to get tortured. Like, I would rather just get eaten by a bear than get tortured by a man.
I think the bear would swat you and torture you. I don't think it would just go off right then eat you. I really think that the bear would torture you. I feel like my strength is nothing compared to, like, I know a man is physically stronger than me, but if I could kick a man in the nuts or like bite his nuts really hard, I could get away. Rather than if I see a brown bear or a grizzly bear, I am gone. I'm dead. And those things are fast.
Right.
And they can climb. I think I know how to get a man down a little bit better.
Right. See, this is why men get completely blowed on this damn topic. I'm blowed on this that there are women out there that would rather face a bear than a dude. Because logically, I'm looking at it like this. You're lost in the woods. A man could help you get out the damn woods.
They never said it was a violent man.
I will be happy to see another human being of any type. But women think so bad about men now. I am so unbelievably blowed that a woman would rather, like, you assume a man is going to try to rape you, and a bear can't help you at all. You're lost. No. What bear going to walk you to safety and get you unlost? They would rather, it's a lot, the poll says, it's a majority of women would rather come in contact with a bear than a man that could help them get out the damn woods. Okay. I can't get it. I
want to shed some light on this. I think because they're comparing it to a bear, which is more than likely going to be violent, they're comparing it as in their mind. Not that y'all said this. But
you're assuming that the man is going to be violent.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying because
why the assumption?
I don't know, because they're thinking that the bear is.
Like, why would you give an option of like a nice man?
It still wouldn't matter. It still wouldn't matter. It still wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. It would not matter if it was Ted Bundy out there. I'm taking Ted Bundy or Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm taking him. I'm taking him. Bin Laden, Hitler, it don't matter. I'm taking him.
Me too.
I don't think women understand what a bear is. It's not just something you see on Animal Planet. A bear's going to maul you.
Yes,
You're done. You're done. You're done.
That's what I said.
You're done.
No benefit. There is no benefit from seeing a bear. Like, what could you possibly gain from seeing a bear? But this is true. Women all around the world are assuming
I will pick Medusa
that the man is more dangerous. But it's not just Marielle. Everywhere that a man is more dangerous than the bear.
But I'm just saying, even like I'm with Mackenzie, even if it is a violent man, a woman has more of a chance of getting away from the man than the bear.
I got a point. Camille said, maybe I can be a bear whisperer. You have more hopes of talking to a bear than talking to a man. A bear. You thought you went to the extreme and said, maybe I can talk to the bear, and the bear might be.
Has anybody seen The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio? Did you see what that bear did to Leonardo DiCaprio?
She got to laugh.
Bro, you can't help but laugh. But look, man, it is like, if I saw another dude, maybe because I'm a man. So, all right, I'll take this. But me and this man can bump ideas together on what's the best way to get out of the woods. He might say, let's follow the stream, but let's follow where the birds are chirping. And I have something. I say, yeah, let's take yours. Let's take your idea. I think that's better. You can bump ideas off another man because you're lost. The key word being lost in the woods.
Because if there's another man out there, he's not worried about rape. He's lost too.
But we don't know. We didn't say that he was lost.
He might live there.
So
he might help you out then.
So I don't care. I think I know the weaknesses of a man more than I know the weaknesses of a bear.
There is no weakness of a bear.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I know the weaknesses of a man. I know that women can seduce a man into not killing him, at least for the time being, till I can get away. Or I can kick you in the balls or something and run. There's no way that you're getting away from me.
And as a man, there's no way you're kicking me in the balls, so I'm not going to let you.
But if I sneak you,
you're not going to sneak me.
Mackenzie, I'm just saying, I have more. I'm just saying,
so
I have
so
more
if you're saying that you would not let them, then
I'm just saying, I know the weakness of the man. If the man wanted to get you got it.
Yes, but I'm just saying, I have more chance of living with a man than more chance of living with a bear. I would take my chances with the man.
And Camille, we know you were joking, but I think that if I'm lost in the woods, the first thing I want
is another person.
Help.
Yes.
Communicate. You can't communicate with a bear.
Hold on. I want help.
So I want a human.
I cannot get help from a bear.
Literally.
I will just stay lost. And the hope I get, I'm probably gonna die. If a woman that's lost in the woods, at some point, if without help or extreme luck, she's gonna die. And if either by the bear or by starvation or being cold, but that just tells you that where our society is going.
And if it's a man,
I think it's an indictment upon where men and women are, how we see each other. Women are ultimately see men in a threatening position than a helpful position. That's where we've become.
I think that, dog. I don't know. Maybe y'all like. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen a lot of women that are choosing a bear, but dog. Me
Google,
personally,
just look out there.
I will. Me personally, I haven't seen this, so I'm not just choosing the other option. I'm choosing a man.
I'm just saying for all the women, the weird ones, the person I am.
But you're a man too.
I'm a man,
and you can defend yourself better against a man.
I'm saying if I'm in the woods
just say that for the record.
I saw another woman, and me and a woman in the woods, I'm thinking about us getting out of here.
Yeah.
If the person I am, I feel like I'm a good dude. I mean, I do. And I look at you and hey, and you scream and get away from me. I would throw a rock at you because you're an idiot. You're an idiot. I just feel so. I would risk my life for this random. If me and a random woman, I have a wife, a family. I would risk my life for this random woman to get to safety.
Mike Brown said, why can't we just get in the running car?
Yeah. Literally.
Let's go in there by the chainsaw.
And then all the bear women. There's more than one bear.
But we didn't say that in the given.
It's in the woods though.
Yeah, they got a family out there.
It's ain't gonna be just one bear.
Look, bro, listen.
What if it's Winnie? What if it's Winnie from that Winnie the Pooh?
Oh.
Winnie and Piglet.
But even in the Winnie the Pooh horror movie,
they
ran into a group of guys. This girl who was in the car came up on a group of guys and gave her. They helped her. They died.
And they were drunk.
They died.
They died helping her.
Helping her, not raping her.
And they could have got away.
They could have lived.
They had a car, right? They had a car. They
Bring them in.
I just think that it's a sign
That's
of
disrespectful.
It's a sign of where society has gone. Men, either we failed at showing our women we love and want to protect and help them. We failed at that, or women just don't believe that that's what we would do.
To that, I'm just gonna say, and I say this about a lot of things. I don't think it's that y'all failed. I think there's a lot of good guys out there, but because the way society is messy and drama filled, they're going to push the guys that aren't like that. They're going to blast them. They're going to be all over social media. And so that's what we're going to see always. And that's going to be, especially for younger girls coming up. And when their mamas and all that get to going, and that's what they see growing up, that's what they start to think about men in a negative light, rather than
but in your personal life, your personal walk, how many good men have you seen how many rapists you've seen in your whole life? How many good men?
I don't know of any. Well,
no ones.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the people I know. I mean, there's way more good men that I know than bad men.
A lot of people, you met way more good people than bad people, period. Everybody has.
Yeah. I think so.
You met more good people than bad people.
I think so, but I'm just saying, like, I think it's all about what's being pushed to the forefront. What's being pushed to the media is they're not going to show the good men because it's not entertaining. No. Like on the shows with the basketball wives, they're always going to show the man doing something, the man doing this. I'm just saying that's what a lot of young girls are coming up.
But what
seeing.
I'm saying, if in that situation, I'm going off what I know rather than what I see.
Absolutely,
I'm going off what I know.
But can I say something?
Okay, go ahead.
For the record, a lot of y'all women overrate your damn self. Nobody don't want your regular. You know what I'm saying?
For real, bro.
No, that's real.
Nobody ain't trying to get to you like that.
That's real.
Some of y'all just come on, y'all women.
That's
y'all
real.
think everybody wants y'all. Nobody study y'all like that.
I mean, that's real.
In the woods.
I think because women, like little girls now, the way they are coming up is to kind of be afraid of men. I have started seeing that even with some people we know, just little girls just being afraid. I don't think. Well, when I had my family, I have my dad, obviously. A lot of people aren't that fortunate. But my parents, my dad, my brother, none of them was going to put me in a situation of a man that they think was a bad person anyway. Obviously, I'm going to go to school and everything else.
But a bear?
Nigga, nah. I don't care. I don't care if it was a bad man.
Who made it out and told their stories about being molested. If I was a woman, I would take that chance. If I'm a woman.
Too.
I think I would take it.
I would too.
This is a tough question because I think how the question was asked put women on the defensive of saying, because how it was asked
and what it was compared to,
which one is worse?
Yes.
Not even like which one is better.
Yes. The connotation
of the question was which one was worse.
I still think the bear is worse.
You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of women have no I don't know.
The bear is worse.
No concept of real pain and death. Like, I don't understand. They ain't never been around. They ain't never turned around and seen death around the corner. They ain't never felt that. Like, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Your body's not gonna let you just want to die. A bear. I'm gonna pick the bear. You're not gonna. When you see that bear, you are going to be the strongest, fastest woman. You not gonna pick the bear. Your body's not gonna let you.
Never. You know what Mystical said?
A bear.
Yeah. What did Mystical say?
This
is not a dog.
Mystical said, "Help the bear."
Like, this is not a dog. This is a bear.
I'm not choosing a bear. I really don't care.
I just know a bear.
What type of man it
I just know a bear is not going to share its food with you.
Right. You can reason with a human being,
or anything else.
You can reason with a human being.
I'm sorry, we gotta go.
We're gonna go to another subject.
I got one more thing.
But go ahead, son.
One more point. A bear, any type of bear, is an apex predator. Any type of bear is an apex predator. No other animal's gonna help you.
Right.
Nothing hunts bears. Nothing.
Yeah, it has no known predator.
You are gonna die. No wolf, no bird, no anything is gonna help you. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Right. So
I think I take my chances with the human.
So we're going to worst case scenario. So it's the same thing, kind of like, would you rather go through or have this or that?
This is called worst case scenario.
So we're gonna start with you, Morgan. What you got? What you got?
I got. Let me see what I want to put.
You got stunned just then. Pick one. Just pick anything.
Just pick two random.
Okay,
why are you looking at them?
Do the one we talked. You kind of mentioned earlier.
The one,
I don't know.
It was on my phone, but I have it pulled up already. Still, okay. Because this is real crazy. This thing says,
the tank.
Would you rather get your legs ran over by a tank or run through a field the size of a basketball court covered in 28 concealed 2-inch landmines? Me personally, I think I'm gonna pick the tank.
Well, for this,
everybody go.
The word concealed means
you can't see them.
You don't know what's there.
You don't know where they're at. Like you don't know.
It's under the floorboard.
Yeah, you're not gonna see.
But there is a chance you can run through those and not get blown up.
Yes, a very small.
But
chance.
with the tank, you know you're getting your leg run over for sure.
But see, I think this is just me being a real human right now, and this is my thought process. I don't like now that I know that there's landmines, it's the fear of the unknown versus what I know is going to happen.
I was standing
because
the fear of the unknown is big.
I know that the probability of me living through the landmine is probably lower than the probability of me just getting my leg ran over by a tank.
No, you can't bleed out.
I mean, absolutely, but I feel like I would die more than likely die because I don't know where I'm stepping at. You know where the tank is. You don't know
brace yourself.
Right. And you're just getting your leg ran over, not like your whole body. If you step on a tank, your whole body is going.
Mine.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Right. Your whole body is getting affected by that. Obviously, your whole body is getting affected by your leg ran over, but I'm just saying, and they're concealed. I don't know where they're at. So I could go and step on 66 landmines. What if they're all in one place and you just get blown up?
My thing is, if you hit a mine and fall, you still gotta get out. You gotta get off the court,
right? Because you have more land.
Right.
You gotta find. So you can't just lay there and
you might hit another one.
Yeah. What if nothing happened for you? Your arms break or blow off. You still got 2 legs. You can still walk. You gotta do that again, and this time might be your leg or your neck or your head. Like you have to do it again.
Okay. Who's next? Maria, you next?
Yes. Get infected with a flesh-eating virus or attempt to stick a sword down your throat.
Get infected with what?
A flesh-eating virus.
Ooh. A flesh-eating virus? Or
attempt to stick a sword down my throat. It's an attempt?
Yeah.
Yes. Attempt. I'll attempt to do that.
You are slicing your...
I mean,
I'm
but...
going to attempt.
Okay,
I'm not going to do it.
Okay, so... If you know people who can do that, and they're showing you how to do it.
You didn't say put the sword down your throat. Attempt to put the sword down your throat.
If I know, hold up. Okay, so if I know somebody who can do that, in the circus and all that, and they're teaching me how to do it, and I can attempt that,
I don't think you're
but they're in the circus doing it because very few people can.
Yeah, but they can teach.
I know,
but if they're walking me through, I don't want a flesh-eating virus.
I think that. If I don't know, there's some things in this question that are not given.
100%.
But if I can get a flesh-eating virus, and I can, kind of generalize it to one. It started on my leg. I
can cut your leg off.
I can amputate my leg.
Okay, that's different.
If it's on my whole body,
you're dead.
That's a tough one. Because I know I can't swallow a sword. I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
it's gonna cut my insides out and tear my throat out. I won't be able to eat or breathe, and I'm gonna die. Flesh-eating virus, I would probably, and it all depends on how long the sword is. Is it a short sword or long?
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't give the length of a sword. I think I could do the sword because I would pick and find the shortest sword.
He said attempt.
Yeah, attempt. It didn't say put the sword down your throat.
You can try.
I'm gonna try
until your gang reflexes kick in, and
I still might
stop.
cut something.
But you're gonna go all the way with it.
No.
I mean, that's a perfect logic. Obviously, we're thinking of the worst case scenario that you got to stick it all the way down your throat because that's the worst case scenario.
But if I had to have a limit or a place to stop, then I think I'm gonna take the virus.
I mean, yeah, because the flesh-eating virus, can you get rid of it?
I don't know.
I mean,
I got one.
Well, it depends on the bacteria and the type.
What?
I got one. Would you rather get lost from your group at night while on a safari?
Hold on, say that again.
Would you rather get lost from your group at night while on a safari, or stuck in a sinking car?
Safari. Sinking in
there's
what?
a slim chance you can make it.
Just
A
sinking
sinking
or quicksand.
Okay, well, there's also
Water.
some chance.
Oh, I'm not drowning. Hell no. Not drowning.
Yeah, I think I'm.
But we don't know what it's sinking
where
in.
it's at. Yeah.
That's why
I mean, I would
It just
assume
says
it just says
in water.
sinking. I'm assuming
But is
water.
it sinking into quicksand? Is it sinking
I think
into
you would have
water?
clarified.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
specific type of body of water?
Yeah,
What if it was a pool? Then I could get out. If it was a 6 feet pool.
yeah, but it all depends on what
But
you're
you're right
sinking
though.
in.
What
You made
you
the
in the
game is called
ocean.
worst case scenario.
Yes,
you
that's
did
what
make
I'm saying.
that. So I'm thinking
The worst
the
case scenario.
Pacific
The ocean.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
what I
middle
said.
of the Bermuda
Now,
Triangle.
if I'm in the middle of the ocean, I'm taking the safari.
Well, what would you be doing in your car in the middle of the ocean? So
I don't know.
that is unlikely.
But
in
it's
itself.
sinking like you drove off the
It
bridge
makes
or
it
no,
something.
in the
If
middle
you
of the
drove off of like
A
the
cliff,
San Francisco
yeah.
bridge and then like
It's not
you're
the middle of
just-
the ocean.
I
I'm
know, but I'm
thinking
just
That is
saying
the
you
middle of
have
the
your
ocean.
you
car
are like
Now,
on
what
an
behind
air.
the
You
hill.
have a
Golden
car on
Gate
a cargo
Bridge?
plane. You travel, take your car across a boat, a cargo ship, and you in your car taking pictures.
But
and
but
fall
you
off.
just said a sinking car. You didn't say an ocean, a river,
So,
or
like-
But
But
this
it's also
is-
worst case
But wait,
scenario.
this,
So I'm thinking
this
of the
game
worst
is
case
called
scenario.
worst case
I'm thinking
scenario.
of the worst way. it can
But
happen.
so
Even if you fell
we're
off of a
thinking of
bridge.
the worst case scenario.
Listen, I will say safari in this because
Me too.
in a safari there are wild animals, hyenas, lions,
Mhm.
tigers, bears, or whatever it is, right?
Mhm.
Not bears in a safari, but I mean, it's a chance that they might miss me and come back to try to find me.
Mhm.
But I know I won't last long. It's no way a city boy gonna last long in the safari. I don't
Absolutely
know what
not.
to eat. I can't make water. I can't.
But they didn't
I'm
say.
not a survivalist, so I'm gonna probably die just probably later.
but
In a sinking car, I'll probably die earlier
Yes.
without help. It just
Right.
all depends. So I'm gonna probably take the safari in
Me
this
too.
one
Yeah.
in the hopes that
Right.
somebody's gonna try to come
That's what I'm
save me,
saying,
and I can
'cause-
survive longer on land than I can water.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying, like, in the safari, they didn't say you didn't have food, car, a tent. You might have a survival backpack. You just got lost from your group. That's the only thing that they stated, that you just got lost from your group. They never said you didn't have anything. You didn't have any food. You didn't have a car. You didn't have anything. They just said you got lost from your group. Obviously, you would assume that if you got lost from your group, you don't have anything. But I think I would pick the safari. I
I
can't
would too.
swim in that. I'm thinking of the worst case scenario in that ocean, because that's what I was thinking too. In the middle of an ocean, I'm dying. And one thing about me, as I'm like my brother, I will refuse to drown. I'm not drowning.
Even if it was like into like a big old lake or
I'm not drowning.
a river, like I would rather not do that.
I'm not drowning
If
because
it's at night,
if the windows are down, then maybe I could get out.
maybe, yeah.
But once that water pressure gets on your doors and
It's
everything,
gonna
and you can't
burst.
open the doors,
There you got one.
I got one.
you're gone.
This is kind of weird and random here, but would you rather be stuck naked in public
Mm.
or eat roadkill to survive?
Naked in public. I'll go to jail.
Honest to God, yeah.
I'll take
I
the
guess naked in
indecency.
public.
No,
Eat
no.
I would
roadkill to
rather
survive. How many nights? Just one?
It just
That
said to
means
survive.
bacteria. Ooh.
But they didn't
How
say
long
that
am I
you
stuck?
couldn't cook
naked?
the
Yeah,
roadkill.
true.
None of that extra stuff.
Hey.
The question that y'all are asking, none of that
All
is
right,
given.
it's just a question in itself.
They didn't say that you couldn't cook the roadkill
You
over
don't
a
eat
fire.
road. You don't supposed to
True.
cook roadkill.
Or
technically.
I'm
Okay,
just
but
saying.
people
You
do.
rather
But
cook
people
it to get rid of
do.
the impurities than not cook it.
But people
Stomach.
take it and they eat it. Trust me.
People eat roadkill
So-
all the time.
I mean,
So
I think I better be stuck naked in public because
somebody gonna give you a jacket.
no, because I'm kind of that guy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I'm
Hey,
not
look,
ashamed.
hey, look,
Either.
I'm kind of that guy.
I'm not ashamed either.
You know what I'm saying?
wait, hold on.
I might get some props.
Hey.
I might get props in public.
I just could have lived without hearing that from you or you. I know
Yeah,
you.
that's it.
Yeah.
I think that you can live without hearing it from my dad. Probably not my brother.
I'm just saying,
But-
we're all grown. Like we're not.
Okay, but as a woman, there's so much more parts that you have to like.
Oh no, I think I'm good on the in public.
I don't think so. We got 2 balls in the bat, and you got 2 those and that. So that's 3 to 3.
I think I'm naked in public. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna choose naked in
Yeah,
I'm
public.
just gonna
I
sit
know.
down on the bench or something.
Yeah. Cops will come and they'll give me something to put on. Hey, bro, put something on.
Yeah, you might go to jail.
I'll tell you when we get there.
I feel like there's just a quickness with someone trying to give you a jacket or something.
Oh, still a jacket.
Like if you had to, live off
a naked man
roadkill,
running real fast, you trying to get it.
I will commandeer your jacket. I will just take your jacket. Yeah.
Listen, they had a video on Only Coca the other day of some man running around naked.
They get downtown all the time.
Streaking.
Oh, God.
It's actually very disgusting.
What you got, son?
I got one. All right, would you rather bungee jump from the Grand Canyon?
God.
Or treat your own bullet wound?
Treat my own bullet wound.
Hold on, say that again.
Would you rather bungee jump from the Grand Canyon or treat your own bullet wound?
You're safe that way.
Safe what way?
You're safer that way. I mean, like,
bungee
you're already hurt if you're shot. You know what I'm saying? So, like...
They didn't say that the bullet was still inside of you. You just got to treat the wound. It don't say where you got...
But
if I got shot in the foot, maybe...
If you're bungee jumping, like, that's not like a...
I'm treating the wound.
You know
I'm treating the wound.
Yeah,
you're gonna harness.
I'm treating the wound.
Most bungee jumping is probably like 99% safe. Like very few people die from bungee jumping. And it doesn't guarantee you're gonna be hurt.
Fear of falling is higher.
I'm just not bungee jumping. I'm treating the
wound.
wound.
But like, what if you're shot? What if you got shot in the stomach?
But they didn't say that.
What if you got shot in the spine?
In the foot or the hand?
But now Morgan. Now you're choosing the best case scenario, not the worst case scenario.
I'll take that.
I would definitely.
In the worst, okay. Now that y'all,
honestly, I'll probably pass out on the way down.
Now that y'all emphasize the worst case scenario, then I would probably bungee jump. I would probably pass out on the way down because I don't like falling.
Or it might be the best time of my life.
I don't like falling. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying that, and I want to go skydiving.
Right there, you go.
Maybe because you're strapped on something.
You're strapped onto something as bungee jumping. What do you mean?
You're strapped onto something and skydiving, something's strapped onto you.
You have to pull it, and it's not even.
You're not on it. It's on you.
I won't because I don't know. Maybe it's a control thing. I can control pulling anything. I think I still want to go bungee jumping. I mean, I still want to go skydiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have one, but it's kind of stupid.
I want that one.
And we're playing for the people who can't see this. It's called Worst Case Scenario. It's a game that we bought. Would you rather be stuck outside during a lightning storm or wake up to find tarantulas in your bed?
Stuck outside during a lightning storm.
Morgan, answer that.
I'm not getting in no bed with no tarantulas, dog.
Me too.
You're not getting in the bed with them. You're waking up to them.
Oh no.
Okay, but tarantulas don't always bite you.
This is the worst
case. You always questions the don't always. I don't care about always.
Okay, but you don't get struck by lightning if you outside.
I'm outside. No, I'm outside.
Now,
what's the question again?
You do know that tarantulas are not poisonous.
Wait, what's the question again?
I'm scared of spiders.
Wait, what's the question?
Would you rather be stuck outside during a lightning storm or wake up to tarantulas in your bed?
I'll wake up. I'm just going to get up.
Listen.
Get up and wipe
listen.
off.
When I tell y'all my reaction time to wake up with tarantulas, I'm going to be moving at 300 miles per hour. Listen, y'all have no idea how fast I'm out this bed. I'm fighting, moving,
but
and
you
jumping.
don't know how long they've been in there with you.
But you woke up, so you're still alive.
I would rather.
And I know that tarantulas aren't poisonous to humans. Like I'd rather be in the bed with tarantulas. I know it don't look right, but with tarantulas and black widows, they can hurt you really bad. You know, but a lightning storm, if you get hit, it is going to kill you.
Right.
If a tarantula bites you, you're not gonna die.
Yeah.
I am deathly afraid of any bug.
And I'm scared of falling.
And I'm sorry, dog. I'm not in no bed with no tarantulas.
Now,
I would rather take getting struck by lightning, dog. I don't care.
I'm with Camille. Camille said outside.
Camille
said outside with lightning because the odds
of
a person getting struck by lightning is 0.0000001.
But a lightning storm,
you know,
it's a constant lightning.
But
you don't have shelter.
But probably more people have been bitten by a tarantula than struck by lightning.
I would
probably venture to say.
I love lightning. Like I like to watch lightning storms. So I'm like outside in the garage.
Okay.
Would you rather be homeless or in prison?
In In prison.
Oh, that's a real good one.
Gosh.
I don't really know. Actually.
Because if I'm homeless, I can still, because this is not a part of the worst case scenario. This wasn't in your cards, right?
I'm still just doing that.
It's
Yeah,
still
it's
That's part of it.
Because I was going to say, I can go find a shelter. Like,
I don't know.
I think my initial feeling is like being homeless. I still can control my own
100%.
destiny.
Right.
Yeah.
I can still
go find a job or.
Yeah.
You
People
have
can
some
still,
kind of freedom.
in jail, I can't leave when I want. How long? We don't. I know these questions are kind of open ended. Doesn't give you how long, but in jail, at least you get a couple of meals a day. You get room and board. You get a bed. You get a bathroom.
You get a stain
you get
on your
shelter
record
in the
forever.
rain or in the snow. For a lot of people, there are a lot of homeless people that commit small petty crimes
to go to jail.
Yeah.
Because you get free health, free doctors.
So what do y'all think?
I think I would rather be homeless. I can't go to jail.
We got one. Camille said homeless because she can go to a friend's house. But if you could go to a friend's house, then you wouldn't be homeless in the first place. You would have did that up front.
Well, she didn't say that you would live with a friend, but you can house.
I mean, but if you're homeless,
I'm picking homeless 7 days a week.
I'm sorry.
I'll make the best clubhouse.
But
I'm talking about the worst type of homeless.
And I will not have a home. But you have a great perspective on this as a CO. You have a great perspective. Yeah. You're in there with them, so you work in the jail every day. So I think if he picked that, then I might be on his side.
I think you do have the best perspective on this.
Homeless.
You work at the prison.
Yeah,
I'm homeless.
And he works in the prison.
I'm homeless.
I think I'm taking homeless on this.
Yeah, me too.
I got another good one too.
I got a good one too. Would you rather drive across the country with the most annoying person ever, or stuck in the middle of a 20-hour traffic jam?
Drive across the country.
Yeah, me too.
I'm knocking that nigga out. Sorry.
Sorry.
I have not said that word in so long, guys.
But what if it's a chick?
I'm knocking her out.
Her or him?
I'm not sitting in no 20-hour traffic jam. I'm just not. 20-hour traffic jam.
Oh, no.
But now, if you're driving from where we live in Georgia to Cali, it's going to probably be more than 20 hours. Yeah, or right at 20 hours or more.
But it's not a traffic jam. We're not stuck for 20 hours.
But you can listen to your music and not listen to anybody annoying.
But also, it doesn't limit you to not be in traffic jams. That doesn't limit you to not be.
But I'm stuck if I'm trying to get somewhere, because obviously if you're traveling, you're trying to get somewhere. I'm not stuck for 20 hours. I'm just not. I'm not staying.
Yeah, we can go travel, get different hotel rooms.
Because you can't.
If they said
you're stuck,
I'm stuck with them. They're right there.
You're stuck in the car.
If you happen to just get
right. Because if you're driving across the country, we can stop. You can get out. You can put your headphones. Well, you put your headphones in while you're
not going to leave them though. You're going to be there with them.
I don't care. I mean, I really would.
I mean, if you happen to just go through Texas and then get in
who's the most annoying person that I can think? You know what?
Now
I got somebody in my head.
But think about Dumb and Dumber. He said, "What's the most annoying sound you ever heard?" Remember that? But see me, I'm gonna get to the point where I said, "Man, if you say something else,
it's gonna be real bad.
Say something else. Say another word,
exactly.
And I'm gonna kill you in this car. They're gonna stop talking to me, but then they might go to sleep and snore annoying.
That's better than them.
Or grit their teeth.
Annoying is annoying. By any means.
Okay, dog. But I feel like they're the worst annoying rather than the less annoying. Because we were stuck on that plane for an extra hour, and I wanted to get off.
Yeah, I was starting to freak out, and it was only like an hour. I was starting to lose
because I don't want to be in a car, not moving, not going, just stuck behind. It's other cars behind me, in front of me, and on the side of me. I can't do that.
Well, guys, we have run its course on this podcast. We're at an hour now, hour and 3 minutes exactly. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. It was a lighthearted show tonight, but it kind of made you think a little bit about certain things, and we had some good debate, some good topics, and that's what we want to provoke. We want to give you a alternative to going out and doing something stupid or getting in trouble or just being bored, So we have conversation that spark, a good friendly debate. So thank y'all for checking us out tonight. We will be back next week. And y'all, we'll have my wife back next week.
Yay,
and I really missed her tonight. I know y'all did too. So in the comments, drop a line tonight to say, Mata, we miss you. How about that?
Definitely. And go follow our page at My Turn
Let
My
her know
Truth.
about it.
Subscribe to our YouTube, My Turn My Truth Podcast, and Instagram, My Turn My Truth, Facebook, My Turn My Truth. And yeah, have a good night.
That part. Have a good night. Love y'all.
A bullshit?
And that part.
Wow.
Hey, y'all, we'll see y'all later.